Hi everyone, this is FX. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between Fundednext Stella Step 2 and the Stella Lite account. And I'm also going to be covering some of the specialties and the benefits of using Stella Step 2 Lite, Stella Step 2 or the Stella Lite account. You can't afford to mix this. So with that being said, let's get right in. So before we continue, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So on Fundednext, traders have a lot of plans to choose from when buying your firm account, like the Stella 2-step, the Stella 1-step, the Stella Lite and the Stella Instant account. Yes, but today we are going to be talking about the Stella 2-step and the Stella Lite account. So I'm going to access both of them to get the difference and the similarities, which one is going to suit you best for your trading and which one is the best as now. Yeah, which one is the best? Yeah, so let's begin. So on the Stella 2-step account, traders have the opportunity to get a lot of account sizes like the 6K account, 15K account, 25K account, 50K account, 100K and 200K account with cheap and very cool prices as well, like 50 account like $59, 15K like 109, 109, 25 and so on and so forth, as you can see on the screen. And on the Stella 2-step account, traders get 15% profit share from challenge phases. Yeah, traders get 15% profit share from challenge phases, which means on the Stella 2-step account, traders are allowed to get 15% profit share when they pass their account. So like you buy a 6K account and then you pass both phases, both the phase 1 and phase 2, you get a 50% profit share after the account is passed, and then you request for a payout. You get a 50% profit share, which applies to all account sizes on the Stella Step 2. As you can see, $170 profit share when you pass the 6K account, $292.50 when you pass the 15K account, and so on, as you can see on the screen. Yeah, and then if you continue on the Stella 2-step account, traders are allowed to get a profit target of 8% for their phase 1. So when you buy a Stella Step 2 account, no matter the account size, like the 200K, 100K, 50K, no matter the account size, traders are allowed to make only 8%. Only 8% to pass your phase 1. So you will just make 8% to pass your phase 1, which is a very nice feature on Fundednext and a very nice thing to get here as well. And then 5% only on phase 2. So you make 8% on your phase 1 to get past, for you to pass your phase 1 account, and then you have to make 5% profit after you reach that target to pass your phase 2 as well on a Stella 2-step account. And then the maximum overall loss on your Stella 2-step account, no matter the account size, which is 15K, 25, no matter the account size you are dealing with, you only have 10% maximum overall loss on your account. So when you lose 11% or any percent above 10%, the account will be breached. Yeah, which means you will no longer have access to trade your account, blah blah blah, and so on. Yeah, so which is very nice as well. 10% is a very nice thing when you manage a good risk, you take good trades, A+ setups, and so on. Trading the Stella 2-step account is a very nice thing to do. And then your maximum daily loss as well is also 5%, which is a very nice thing as well. So you can lose 5% daily. You have the chance to only lose 5% maximum. Yeah, and then 10% maximum on your overall loss, or else your account will be breached. No matter the account size you're dealing with, whether 200K, it's the same thing. 10%, 5%, 25K, 10%, 5%, is the same thing. And traders are allowed to trade on news days like the NFP, the CPI. Traders are allowed to trade on the news days, and then traders are allowed to get a profit split up to 95%, which is a very nice thing on Fundednext. I'm not sure you get it anywhere else, but it's a very nice feature and a very cool thing on Fundednext to get. Traders are allowed to get up to, so maybe your first payout can be 90% profit share. It can be on 85, 80 something, but traders are allowed to get up to 95. Whoa, this is crazy on Fundednext. And then traders, the minimum trading days is 5 days as well on a Stella two-step account. So meaning, if you passed your phase 1 within 2 days, let's say you passed your phase 1 within 2 days, your phase 2 within 2 days, still your account isn't passed because your minimum trading days is 5, and then you passed it within 4 days. So you need to come back the another day to place a 0.01 lot size to just for you to show that you've traded the other day as well, and then for them to mark for Fundednext to review your account as passed. As you pass your both your phase 1 and phase 2. So you need a minimum of 5 days for you to pass your Stella step 2 account. No matter the account size as well, whether 100k, 200k, it's the same thing. It's the same thing no matter the account size. And then first withdrawal. Your first withdrawal on Stella step 2 on your Stella step 2 account on Fundednext is 21 days. So meaning your first, you can withdraw your first, you can make your first withdrawal within 21 days on Fundednext, which is a very nice thing as well. And then we refund the full price of $59. So meaning Fundednext will refund the price you paid, the full price you paid for the account. Which is $59 for the 50 account, $119 for the 15 account, and so on and so forth. They'll reverse it for you, they'll refund it to you when your account is passed successfully as well. So that's all for Stella Step 2. The Stella Step 2 is a very nice and cool thing to trade. It's a very nice and a cool thing to trade. It's a very nice plan for Stella Step 2. Because you have an overall lot limit of 10%, which is very nice when you manage your risks. 5%, which is per day, which is also very nice. And then you get a profit share on your challenge fishes. It's cool. It's a very nice thing. So with that being said, on Stella Step 2, let's go back to Stella Lite. Okay, so when you come to your Stella Lite account, traders have the chance to get an account size of 5k, 10k, 25k, 50k, 100k, and 200k account, unlike the Stella Step 2, which is 6k, 15k. Stella Lite allows you to get a 5k account with cheap prices as compared to your Stella 2-step account. And then on your Stella Lite account, same rules applies. There are some similarities between your Stella 2-step and your Stella Lite account. Some similarities are the news trading, profit share up to 95%, is the same thing. The minimum trading days is 5, which is also the same thing. The first withdrawal is 21 days, which is also the same thing. The refund, the full price for you, which is also the same thing as well. But the only differences between the Stella Lite and the Stella 2-step account is the profit target. And then on your phase 1 and phase 2, the overall loss limit. So let me just go ahead and explain. On Stella 2-step Stella Lite account, on your phase 1, traders are allowed to make a profit margin of 8% on phase 1, which means on your phase 1, you are allowed to make 8% on any account size you purchase before you can pass that account. And then on phase 2, you are allowed to make 4%, which it seems on Stella 2-step, the phase 2 is 5%, which is only it's 5% on your phase 2, but 8% on phase 1. And then on Stella Lite, the overall loss limit is 8%, which is also 10% on Stella Step 2, which is the only advantage you get on a Stella 2-step account. because on the Stella two-step account you have the overall loss limit of 10%, and then on the Stella Lite account you only have the overall loss limit of 8%. So depending on your trading plan and depending on your budget, you have to get the difference and then be selecting which one is suitable, which one will be suitable for you to trade. And then the maximum daily loss limit on your Stella Lite account is 4%, which is also the same 5% or something. Okay, let's check, which is also 5% as compared to the Stella Lite. So on the Stella two-step account, you get the only advantages you get as compared to the Stella Lite is your overall loss limit, your daily limit, and then the 15% profit share as well. Let me not forget about it. So you get the 15% profit share as said earlier on, but on the Stella Lite account you won't get any 50% profit share. On after passing your challenges. So that's the only thing you have to know. That's the only thing you have to know, because when you come to the news trading profit split and then the minimum trading days, they are all similar. Both the Stella Lite and the Stella two-step, they are all similar, but the only difference is your overall loss limits, your daily loss limits, your phase 1 profit target, your phase 2 profit target, and then not to forget the 15% profit share, which I like that one. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna keep it short as promised. So I'm gonna keep it short and then see y'all in my next videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel as well. Bye bye.